Hello here everyone again. Today we are gonna see second part of Grimoire of Gaia Hunger Games. Here we can see other girls mobs, 4 participants from last part and other. Let's see who we have got here. District 1. Here we have got a winner Kikimora and 2 last killed members, Hunter and Sludge Girl, plus during Dullahan's leaving she's here too. District 2. Priestess with Cockatrice come here with Small Sphinx and Salvager. District 3. Goblins plus Minotaur plus Orc, what could be better? District 4. Naga and Swamper from non-slime species and Slime Girl with gelatinous slime from slime species. District 5. Golems. Stone, Cobble and Cobblestone, plus Giganite wants his, or her return. District 6. Jiangxi and Ghost come here to scare everyone. Maid want to be lovely and Vatmaya's butler wants to revenge. District 7. You can call them me and the boys, but it's the Magnificent 4. District 8. Everyone here are cursed, Deathwood, Perceived Sword, Cursed Armor and of course Friendly Chest. District 9. 2 traders, 1 worker and gnome. The last one to gnome everybody. District 10. Griffin and Mimic, 2 totally different creatures, and Dwarf and Gnome, 2 different, but with similar names. District 11. I have no idea how to describe them, I can only say water, earth, fire and air. District 12. Weird Cow and 3 generalized vanilla mobs, Zombie Girl, Skeleton Girl and Spider Girl. Let's start our Hunger Games now. 3, 2, 1. Go. The Bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Cobble Golem severely slices Slime Girl with a sword.
First blood!
Skeleton Girl finds a canteen full of water. Sharko and Honeybee fight for a bag. Honeybee gives up and retreats. Jiangxi finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Butler runs away from the cornucopia. Priestess rips a mace out of Wither Cow's hands. Hunter runs away from the cornucopia. Flesh Lich throws a knife into Goblin's chest. Friendly Chest snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Garden Gnome runs into the cornucopia and hides. Cursed Armor gathers as much food as he can. Tiger Girl runs away from the cornucopia. Minotaur runs away from the cornucopia. Dullahan runs away from the cornucopia. Cobblestone Golem, Trader, and Swamper work together to get as many supplies as possible. Yeti runs away from the cornucopia. Mimic, Giganite, and Deathwood work together to get as many supplies as possible. Orc runs away from the cornucopia. Stone Golem runs away from the cornucopia. Feral Goblin retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. And Salvager runs away from the cornucopia. Griffin runs away from the cornucopia. Naga runs away from the cornucopia. Gnome shoots an arrow at Perceived Sword, but misses and kills Endereye instead. Sludge Girl runs away from the cornucopia. Dwarf runs away from the cornucopia. Small Sphinx takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Maid finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Zombie Girl runs into the cornucopia and hides. Ghost clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Chochinabake runs away from the cornucopia. Spider Girl runs away from the cornucopia. Cockatrice runs away from the cornucopia. Gelatinous Slime grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Kikimora runs away. Creep finds a bag full of explosives. Bone Knight runs away from the cornucopia. Day 1. Cobblestone Golem searches for firewood. Chochinabake goes hunting. Kikimora diverts and Salvager's attention and runs away. Deathwood, Cobble Golem, Naga, Wear a Sheep, and Tiger Girl hunt for other tributes. Gelatinous Slime practices his archery. Bone Knight hunts for other tributes. Butler chases Gnome. Maid is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Dullahan fishes. Creep bashes Sludge Girl's head in with a mace. Perceived Sword and Priestess hunt for other tributes. Swamper injures himself. Giganite fishes. Small Sphinx, Griffin, Zombie Girl, and Friendly Chest hunt for other tributes. Orc runs away from Jiangxi. Trader makes a slingshot. Skeleton Girl picks flowers. Dwarf kills Spider Girl with her own weapon. Flesh Lich travels to higher ground. Sharko collects fruit from a tree. Honeybee diverts Yeti's attention and runs away. Garden Gnome receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Minotaur, Hunter, Ghost, and Stone Golem hunt for other tributes. With a cow practices his archery. Mimic receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Carcatrice sets an explosive off, killing feral goblin. Cursed Armor explores the arena. Fallen tributes 1. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Slime Girl, District 4. Goblin, District 3. Ender Army, District 7. Sludge Girl, District 1. Spider Girl, District 12. Feral Goblin, District 3. Night 1. And Salvager quietly hums. With a cow sets up camp for the night. Giga Knight, Bone Knight, Priestess, Griffin, and Carcatrice sleep in shifts. Cursed Armor questions his sanity. Garden Gnome dies from an infection. Perceived Sword quietly hums. Gelatinous Slime starts a fire. Orc tries to sing himself to sleep. Friendly Chess cries himself to sleep. Chotch in a bake and kick and Mora fight Creep and Flesh Lich. Creep and Flesh Lich survive. Dullahan receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Skeleton Girl attacks Shaco, but Naga protects him, killing Skeleton Girl. Dwarf thinks about her. Jiangshi and Honeybee sleep in shifts. Cobblestone Golem questions his sanity. Stone Golem tends to his wounds. Where a sheep destroys Deathwood supplies while he is asleep. Small Sphinx, Swamper, Zombie Girl, Maid, and Yeti track down and kill Trader. Mimic and Minotaur track down and kill Hunter. Ghost destroys Tiger Girl's supplies while she is asleep. Butler destroys Gnome's supplies while she is asleep. Cobbled Golem receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Day 2. Cobbled Golem diverts Honeybee's attention and runs away. Tiger Girl discovers a cave. Butler discovers a river. Cobblestone Golem stalks Dwarf. Griffin, Bone Knight, Shaco, and Deathwood hunt for other tributes. Where a sheep, Mimic, Carcatrice, Gnome, and Perceived Sword hunt for other tributes. Small Sphinx and Naga work together for the day. Giga Knight practices his archery. Priestess defeats Orc in a fight, but spares his life. Flesh Lich chases and Salvager. Dullahan sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Gelatinous Slime and Minotaur hunt for other tributes. Stone Golem stalks Friendly Chest. Creep questions his sanity. Cursed Armor attacks Jiangshi, but she manages to escape. Ghost, Maid, Swamper, and Zombie Girl hunt for other tributes. With a cow receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Yeti discovers a cave. Fallen tributes 2. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Garden Gnome, District 9. Chotch in a Bake, District 11. Kikimora, District 1. Skeleton Girl, District 12. Trader District 9. Hunter District 1. Night 2. Dullahan, Perceived Sword, Griffin, and Carcatrice tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Bone Knight convinces Gnome to snuggle with him. Cobbled Golem sets up camp for the night. Where a sheep receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Stone Golem tries to sing himself to sleep. With a cow receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Swamper stays awake all night. And Salvager is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Jiangshi is awoken by nightmares. Dwarf receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Giga Knight questions his sanity. Ghost is awoken by nightmares. Zombie Girl sets up camp for the night. Cobblestone Golem attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Orc dies from hypothermia. Maid sees a fire, but stays hidden. Friendly Chest receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Butler tries to sing himself to sleep. Gelatinous Slime loses sight of where he is. Cursed Armor cries himself to sleep. Tiger Girl starts a fire. Flesh Lich thinks about her. Creep sets up camp for the night. Naga, Honeybee, and Priestess sleep in shifts. Yeti fends Mimic, Minotaur, and Small Sphinx away from his fire. Shaco lets Deathwood into his shelter. Day 3. Flesh Lich explores the arena. Bone Knight defeats Naga in a fight, but spares his life. Mimic makes a wooden spear. Small Sphinx diverts Perceived Sword's attention and runs away. Gnome catches Griffin off guard and kills him.
Steamer, did you forget to turn off the gang wolf friendly fire?
Huh?
Zombie girl scares dwarf off. Butler injures himself. Cockatrice and cursed armor work together for the day. Tiger girl defeats friendly chest in a fight, but spares his life. Ghost injures herself. May diverts wearer sheep's attention and runs away. Dullahan and stone golem work together for the day. Yeti makes a slingshot. Honeybee runs away from Giganite. Swamper collects fruit from a tree. Cobblestone golem and Jiangshi split up to search for resources. With a cow makes a slingshot. Sharko makes a slingshot. Minotaur camouflages himself in the bushes. Priestess goes hunting. Deathwood fishes. Cobbled golem injures himself. Creep makes a wooden spear. And Salvager camouflages himself in the bushes. Arena event. The remaining tributes begin to hallucinate. Dullahan and Butler decide to jump down the rabbit hole to Wonderland, which turns out to be a pit of rocks. Yeti and Cobblestone Golem decide to jump down the rabbit hole to Wonderland, which turns out to be a pit of rocks. Fleshlich survives. Stone Golem survives. Friendly chest mistakes Tiger Girl for a bear and kills her. Ghost hugs a tracker jackanist, believing it to be a pillar. Naga and with a cow decide to jump down the rabbit hole to Wonderland, which turns out to be a pit of rocks. Small Sphinx survives. Jiangshi survives. Zombie girl eats a scorpion, thinking it is a delicate dessert. Cobbled golem eats a scorpion, thinking it is a delicate dessert. Mimic survives. Creep survives. Priestess drowns Sharko, who she thought was a shark trying to eat her. Wait. What? Cockatrice survives. Maid eats a scorpion, thinking it is a delicate dessert. Perceived sword mistakes Deathwood for a bear and kills him. Giganite survives. And Salvager survives. Where a sheep mistakes cursed armor for a bear and kills him. Bone Knight drowns gelatinous slime, who he thought was a shark trying to eat him. Swamper survives. Gnome drowns dwarf, who she thought was a shark trying to eat her. Honeybee eats a scorpion, thinking it is a delicate dessert. Minotaur eats a scorpion, thinking it is a delicate dessert. Fallen Tributes 3. 20 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Oh god, so many dead members. Without help I can't take them all. I should call Chara for help. Hello Chara.
Hello there, Daniel.
Let's begin our genocide. District 3. Griffin, District 10. Dullahan, District 1. Butler, District 6. Yep, District 11. Cobblestone Golem, District 5. Tiger Girl, District 11. Ghost, District 6. Naga, District 4. Wither, District 12. Zombie Girl, District 12. Cobble Golem, District 5. Sharko, District 11. May, District 6. Death, District 8. Cursed Armor, District 8. Gelatinous Slime, District 4. Dwarf, District 10. Honeybee, District 9. Minotaur, District 3. Thank you Chara for help. Now let's see the status. As we can see here, District 1 is fully eliminated. Nobody here survived. But the District 2 is absolutely healthy by the luck, and except and Salvager everyone have got at least one kill. District 3 is killed too. I guess goblins weren't prepared for it. But Minotaur has got one kill. District 4. Naga and Swamper have got one kill, but Naga is dead, and that makes Swamper half leader. Why half? Because, well, slimes are dead too. District 5. How ironical that Cobble and Cobblestone Golem's dead, because Giganite and Stone Golem were in Minecraft GOG 2 and nobody didn't see them in GOG 3. Maybe they well trained. District 6. Jiangshi knows how to survive, but we didn't know that maid isn't so purist as we thought. District 7. Remember my words about this wonderful for well. Remember again. Because everyone here except Ender I are alive, and Creep with Flesh Lich have got 3 kills, while Bone Knight has 1 kill. Ender I didn't dodge the arrow, Because by our rules teleportation is illegal. District 8. Perceived sword and friendly chest work great, and they both have got 1 kill. District 9. Only wear a sheep alive. Maybe because she's peaceful creature, but it doesn't explain why she killed someone. District 10. Gnome is leader here with 3 kills. Mimic and Dwarf have got 1 kills, but Dwarf and Griffin are dead. District 11 and 12. They all dead, but Yeti and Zombie Girl have got 1 kill. Now let's continue Hunger Games. Night 3. Priestess screams for help. Mimic attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Perceived sword sets an explosive off, killing Gnome. Giga Knight and Wear a Sheep run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Small Sphinx thinks about home. Bone Knight looks at the night sky. Friendly Chest lets Creep into his shelter. And salvages severely injures Stone Golem and leaves him to die. Flesh Lich tends to Swamp's wounds. Carcatrice lets Jiangxi into his shelter. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes' families. Friendly Chest decides not to go to the feast. Perceived Sword decides not to go to the feast. Flesh Lich decides not to go to the feast. And Salvager decides not to go to the feast. Swamper destroys Creep's memoirs out of spite. Bone Knight decides not to go to the feast. Small Sphinx overpowers Jiangxi, killing her. District 6 is dead. Mimic spears Carcatrice in the abdomen. Giga Knight decides not to go to the feast. Priestess and Wear a Sheep get into a fight over all meat, but Priestess gives up and runs away. Day 4. Bone Knight sprains his ankle while running away from Small Sphinx. Priestess bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Friendly Chest searches for a water source. Flesh Lich fishes. Giga Knight explores the arena. Mimic chases Swamper. Perceived Sword sprains his ankle while running away from Wear a Sheep. And Salvager sprains his ankle while running away from Creep. Fallen Tributes 4. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. No. District 10. Stone Golem. District 5. Jiangxi. District 6. Carcatrice. District 2. Priestess. District 2. Night 4. Swamper stays awake all night. Creep, Flesh Lich, and Small Sphinx cheerfully sing songs together. Friendly Chest fends Perceived Sword, Wear a Sheep, and Salvager away from his fire. Mimic and Bone Knight tell stories about themselves to each other. Giga Knight receives medical supplies from an uncal sponsor. Day 5. Swamper picks flowers. Perceived Sword searches for firewood. Friendly Chest makes a slingshot. Flesh Lich receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Ant Worker thinks about her. Giga Knight defeats Creep in a fight, but spares his life. And Salvager and Small Sphinx work together for the day. Mimic convinces Wear a Sheep to not kill him, only to kill her instead. Everyone in District 9 is dead now. Bone Knight searches for a water source. Fallen Tributes 5. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Wear a Sheep. District 9. Night 5. Bone Knight destroys Perceived Sword's supplies while he is asleep. Swamper climbs a tree to rest. Creep overpowers Giga Knight, killing him. District 4 is leaving this game. Small Sphinx receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Mimic bashes and Salvager's head in with a mace. Friendly Chest kills Flesh Lich with a sickle. Day 6. Friendly Chest discovers a cave. Perceived Sword searches for firewood. Bone Knight forces Swamper to kill Small Sphinx or Creep. He refuses to kill, so Bone Knight kills him instead. District 4 is leaving this game. Mimic makes a slingshot. Fallen Tribute 6. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Giga Knight, District 5. And Salvager, District 2. Flesh Lich, District 7. Swamper, District 4. Night 6. Creep, Small Sphinx, Perceived Sword, and Mimic sleep in shifts. Bone Knight accidentally steps on a landmine. Friendly Chest receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Day 7. Mimic fishes. Friendly Chest practices his archery. Creep discovers a river. Small Sphinx practices her archery. The seized sword falls into a pit and dies. Fallen Tribute 7. To cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Bone Light, District 7. Perceived Sword, District 8. Night 7. Creep lets Small Sphinx into his shelter. Mimic begs for friendly chest to kill him. He refuses, keeping Mimic alive. Day 8. Small Sphinx thinks about her. Creep accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Friendly chest tries to spearfish with a trident. Mimic makes a slingshot. Fallen Tributes 8. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Creep, District 7. Another team has gone. Night 8. Friendly chest begs for Mimic to kill him. He refuses, keeping friendly chest alive. Small Sphinx sees a fire, but stays hidden. Day 9. Mimic searches for firewood. Friendly chest catches Small Sphinx off guard and kills her. Fallen Tributes 9. One cannot shot can be heard in the distance. Small Sphinx, District 2. Night 9. Mimic kills friendly chest for his supplies. The winner. The winner is Mimic from District 10. Congratulate our winner.
Whee!